Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Om Akhandanandasambodha Vandanatyasya Jayate Govindam Tamaham Vande Chidanandatanam Gurum. So yesterday we were seeing Mahati Sukhabodha Bodha Payodho Maya Mayena Mayi Mahati Sukhabodha Payodho Mayi Maya Mayena Maruta Brahmanda Budbuddha Sahasram Bhutva Bhutva Punhati Rodat. In me, one who is of the nature of the nature of ocean of the ocean of the nature of absolute bliss and knowledge. In me there is no possibility of anything, because I am knowledge and bliss. Without, even in ocean, without an external influence, there can be nothing. So in me, because of the external influence of Maya, the illusory power, which is acts like a wind, produces the foams, the bubbles, which are like the different creations. Okay, the bubbles are born and they get destroyed again and again and again and again. They appear and disappear. They manifest and they disappear. That is what is the nature of the creation. Okay. Now, nityānandasvarūpo'hamātmāhaṃ tvadanugrahāt pūrṇo'hamanavadyo'haṃ kevalo'haṃ sadguro. nityānandasvarūpo'hamātmāhaṃ tvadanugrahāt pūrṇo'hamanavadyo'haṃ kevalo'haṃ sadguro. So, after extolling his guru, now he is talking about his own experience, atmanubhava. Hey Sadguru, O Guru, Sadguru. What is the meaning of Sadguru? Sat means existence. Guru means a person who is a teacher, who is trained in a tradition to teach that. A person who is not in a tradition, or a person who does not teach about the existence, about the self, is not a Sadguru. Okay? Tvadanugrahāt. Because of your grace, anugraha, grace, blessing. Aham nityānandasvarūpaḥ. I am Nityanandasvarupa. I have not become Nityanandasvarupa. I understood I was, I am, and I will be the absolute bliss. Nityanandasvarupa, of the nature of absolute bliss. Okay. Now, aham atma. Why am I absolute bliss? Because I am this self. And aham pūrṇah. I am absolute, unlimited. Aham ānavadyaḥ. There is no defect in me. I am absolute because there is no defect. Only defect limits things. I am defectless. Aham kevalascha. Why I am defectless? Because I am alone, non-dual. Only when there is something else, there can be defect association and all that. There is no association of any kind possible. Okay. Then akartāhamabhoktāhamavikāro'hamakriyaḥ ānandaghana evāhamasaṅgo'haṃ sadāśivaḥ. akartāhamabhoktāhamavikāro'hamakriyaḥ akriyaḥ ānandaghana evāhamasaṅgo'haṃ sadāśivaḥ. Aham. Like he spoke about the greatness of Guru. All those qualities are in me also. That he shows. How? Aham akarta. I am a non-doer. Okay, you may not be a doer. Then you are a lazy fellow, only enjoying the fruits, right? No. Aham abhokta. I am neither doer nor experiencer, enjoyer. Okay. Why? Because aham avikārah, transformationless. Only something which changes depends on something for the change or non-change. Okay. Why? Because akriyah, I don't have any activity in me. Aham ānandaghana eva. Because I am of the nature of absolute bliss. Ghana means solid. I am the nature of solid bliss, meaning absolute bliss. Only that which does not have bliss, or only for the expectancy of bliss, you do things. I don't need to. I am already ever blissful. So, aham asangha. Therefore, I don't have any need. I don't need any kind of association. Therefore, I am asangha. I am asangaha. This word I translate normally as untouchable and unassociated. Okay. Sadāśivaḥ. I am the Sadāśiva. Sadāśiva means Shivoham, not that Shivaha or anything. This is not a Sadāśiva, means this is not a praise of Shiva or anything. Sadāśivaḥ here means always. Sada means always. Shiva means auspicious. I am ever auspicious. Only the self can be auspicious. Anything other than the self is a non-self. It is inauspicious. Okay. So I am auspicious. Tvatkataksha varachandra dhuta bhavatāpajanah bhavatapajaśramah prāptavānaham akhandaya bhavanandam atmapadam akṣayam kṣaṇāt. Tvatkataksha varachandra dhuta bhavatapajaśramah prāptavānaham akhanda vaibhavanandam atmapadam akṣayam kṣaṇāt. Beautiful. Kataksha, your sideway glance, your side glance. Kata aksha. Aksha means eyes. Kata means sideway. So your sideway glance, because of that, what is the nature of sideway glance? Vara Chandra Chandrika. The Vara means great. Chandra means that which is born of moon. Chandrika means moon. That which is born of moon means rays. Great, beautiful, nice rays from the moon. Pata. Because of its fall, when the rays fall on you, what happens? Dhuta bhavatapajaśrama. You are relieved of the torture of heat, the torment of heat. I am also relieved of bhavatapaja. Tapa, the torment of bhava, samsara. Born of that, the shrama, the pain. The pain born of the torment of samsara. I have gotten rid of it. Now, it is normally accepted that the moon's rays are cool rays. It removes the heat or the torment which you experience during the daytime. The same moon may torment people who are in love. In the literature, love literatures, you can see the heroine or the hero being tormented by the moon rays. So that can torment, the moon rays can torment the people who are in love or that kind of thing. For this person, since there is nothing to desire, nothing to be attracted to, nothing to be attached to, so there is no torment of that sort. Okay, so your moon rays, your eyesight is like that. The corner sight is like that. It is like a moon ray which removes the coldness, like that. The torment, like that. This your eye ray, your rays from the eyes, that removed the torment of samsara, the pain of samsara in me. Okay, and aham kṣaṇāt akṣayah. Therefore, because of that kṣaṇāt akṣayah, in that very moment I have become akshaya, immortal. Now you have to understand, in logic, even if you break something, it does not destroy it, or you create something, you break something, whatever change, it does not take place the same second. There is 1 second, 1 moment of a blankness. Nothing happens. Only the third second, the first second you act, second second nothing happens, third second the thing changes. So nirgunam nishkriyam cha tishtati. 1 second, 1 moment, it stays without any character or without any attribute. Without any activity. That is what they accepted. But here we don't accept like that. The very moment knowledge arises, that very moment ignorance is dissolved, destroyed, annihilated. So, kṣaṇāt, that very moment, akṣayah, prāptavan, I have become that akshaya. What kind of akshaya? Akhanda, changeless, transformationless, destructionless, akhanda vaibhavanandam. The absolute greatness of bliss, that bliss which is absolute great, that great bliss I have experienced, which is atmapadam, which is my own nature. I gained that very moment. chāyayā spṛṣṭamuṣṇaṃ vā, śītaṃ vā, duṣṭhu vā, na spṛśatyeva yatkiñcitpuruṣaṃ tadvilakṣaṇam. chāyayā spṛṣṭam, uṣṭam vā, śītaṃ vā, suṣṭhu vā, duṣṭhu vā, na spṛśatyeva yatkiñcitpuruṣaṃ tadvilakṣaṇam. chāyayā spṛṣṭam, that which is associated with, touched by chāyā. Chāyā means shadow. When something is under the shadow of something else, then that which exists under the shadow, uṣṭam va śītaṃ va, whether it is hot or cold, suṣṭhu va duṣṭhu va, good or bad, that's not yatkiñcitpuruṣaṃ like that. It doesn't touch it. When you are under the shadow of someone, under the protection of someone, the outside world cannot touch you, because you, if they want to touch you, if they want to trouble you or make you make good or bad happen to you, then they have to go beyond this fellow who is your protector. Similarly, when something is under the shadow, good or bad does not taint. Similarly, me, the punya papa, good and bad is punya papa, they don't taint me. Tadvilakṣaṇam, because yatkiñcit, whatever, I'm just saying good, bad, heat, cold, etc. Whatever it may be. Tadvilakṣaṇam puruṣam na spṛṣatyeva. I, the Purusha, the self, who is different from all that, completely, entirely different from all that, it will definitely not touch me. Why? Na sākṣiṇaṃ sākṣyadharmā spṛṣanti vilakṣaṇam avikāramudāsīnaṃ gṛhadharmāḥ pradīpavat. With an example, he is explaining that. Na sākṣiṇaṃ sākṣyadharmāḥ spṛṣanti vilakṣaṇam avikāramudāsīnaṃ gṛhadharmāḥ pradīpavat. We have seen already, we know whatever he is going to say here, we have seen it already, I have explained it already, but he is giving it with an example. Gṛhadharmāḥ pradīpavat, pradīpavat gṛhadharmāḥ. A lamp is illumining the objects of the room, of the house. The lamp does not get attached to the objects. So, okay, this is my old object, so I will shine it better. This is a new object, I will not shine it better. Oh, this fellow is new, I will shine it more. This is old, okay, no, I will shine. No, there is no gradations of the light sharing. A. Nor the objects affect the light, the lamp. Similarly, yatha sākṣyadharmāḥ sākṣiṇaṃ na saṃspṛśanti. The sākṣyadharmāḥ, the attributes, the qualities, the nature of the objects, objects, sākṣiṇaṃ na saṃspṛśanti, does not taint the sākshi, the witness. The witnessed does not taint the witness. What kind of witness are we talking about? For that he says vilakṣaṇam, which is different from the sākṣya, the objects witnessed. Avikāram. What is the difference? When you talk about the objects, they are vikara, they are transmissions of something, they are change of something, effect of something. And I, avikaram, I am not changeless, transmissionless. Okay. They are associated with one or other. Either they are associated with their own other parts or something else. Now, I am udāsīnam, unassociated. Okay. So, that witness, it will never taint, it can never taint the sākṣyadharmā, the attributes of the objects. So, if you didn't understand that one example of lamp and the objects, the objects of the house, then he is giving more examples, 3 more examples. In fact, raveryathā karmaṇi sākṣibhāvah, hneryathā vāyasi dāhakatvam, rajjoryathāropitavastusaṅgastathaiva tathaiva kūtastachidatmano me. Ravehe yatha karmaṇi sākṣibhāvah, vannehe yatha vāyasi dāhakatvam, rajjoryathāropitavastusaṅgastathaiva tathaiva kūtastachidatmano me. Yatha ravehe karmaṇi sākṣibhāvah. Like the sun, Ravi, sun. Sun, karmaṇi sākṣibhāvah. In the activities, it is only a witness. When the sun rises, then immediately the birds and animals, everyone, they start getting up and they start doing things. Now, whatever activities they perform, the sun is not associated with it. The sun does not shine more or less with respect to them. Oh, this fellow is sleeping, let me shine less. This fellow is doing something, so let me shine more. Or this is a sewage, so I will shine less. This is Ganges, so I will shine more. Nothing. It just shines equally everywhere. It is witness, just a witness for that, without getting associated with their things. Similarly, yathava ayasi vannehe dāhakatvam, like the fire in the iron. Now the fire pervades the iron completely and makes the iron seem as though it is a iron rod, a fire rod. In fact, that fire rod will burn anything, but the fire does not burn the rod itself, the iron itself. Like that, the iron is just a witness for that. Yatha rajjoryathāropitavastusaṅgastathaiva, or the rope is not tainted by the superimposed rope, etc. It is never tainted by the superimposed rope. Tathaiva. Similarly, kūtasthidātmano me, me who is the kūtastha chidatma, chidatma, atma, self, chid, knowledge. I am the knowledge self. What is kūtastha? Kūtavat sita iti kūtastha. Kūta means the anvil. Anvil is the base, the iron base on which you could have seen this anvil in cobbler's place. The cobblers keep the shoe or something on top of this anvil. It will have 3 legs, different sizes and different shapes. So he'll put on that and he will beat it with another iron. See, or in the ironsmith's place, you can see this fellow will put the hot iron rod on top of this anvil and hit it with a hammer. The hot iron which is kept on the anvil changes. Even though the beating are ultimately received by the anvil does not undergo any change. It just remains as it is. I am like that anvil. I am the substratum. I am the substratum for all this. Everything, whatever changes, as though seeming changes take place in the creation, does not affect me. Okay? Now, the disciple has said this, and now he is praying the Guru. Ityuktva sagurum stutva prashrayena kṛtānatihi mukshoh upakārāya spṛṣṭavyāṃ apricchata. Iti uktva saguruhum stutva prashrayena kṛtānatihi mukshoh upakārāya spṛṣṭavyāṃ apricchata. A beautiful, important shloka. Iti uktva. After saying this, saha, that disciple, gurum stutva prashrayena kṛtānatihi. He, after extolling, praising the Guru, prashrayena kṛtānatihi, prashrayena, with great humility, kṛtānatihi is doing the salutation. Now, prostration is one of the important spiritual practices for any sadhaka. Because prostration, though the salutation, when you prostrate in front of your Guru, it may seem to be a mere physical act, but it is not so. See, there are different kinds of prostrations. One, I am not talking about the half prostration, full prostration, ladies prostration, or the men's. No, I am not talking about that. A person who prostrates can have this ego, saying, who prostrates for everyone, he has this ego. See, I am doing prostration for everyone. He has the ego of no ego. Okay. There is another set. They prostrate for everyone and anyone without any sense of a ego or any idea. It's just a physical act without even thinking. They will just do it. But here, this fellow is not doing that kind of act. Prashrayena, with all humility, he is not doing the prostration. He becomes the prostration himself. He is surrendering himself. Prostration is a beautiful thing. It's like surrender. It's the easiest way to surrender. Okay, now, with regard to this, I have a story. There was this Shankaracharya here called Chandrasekharendra Bharati Saraswati. Chandrasekharendra Saraswati. He's called as Mahapariva and all that. Okay, anyway. So he was there, and people came, and he came to some place, and people came there and started doing prostrations, and they sat in their respective places. They were expecting him to give some blessing talk. Anugraha vachana, we say. Now, he said, you people are all blessed. You are doing prostration. You people are all blessed. If we stand in the corner and we are like, people did prostration to this fellow, therefore he says everyone is blessed. He is not meaning that. He said, you people are all blessed because you can do prostration if you want to. Any number of prostration if you want to. But I cannot do prostration to anyone. Reason is, a person who has taken the sannyasa with staff, like we have the Shankaracharyas, the Shankaracharya, the statue, the murti, we have a staff, right? So a staff which he holds, with that, a person who has taken sannyasa, he cannot salute to anyone. If he prostrates, he can prostrate only to his guru. Not even to the elder. Sometimes the elder sannyasis, and elder sannyasis not elder by age, elder by the number of years of sannyasa. Okay. Even if they go to the temple, they don't do prostration. They just stand on one leg, like when you offer a flower to the woman when they do this proposing and all. Similarly, they will stand on one leg and use the stick and do a prostration with that stick, the staff which they hold. They don't do salutation. To the guru, they can do complete salutation, prostration. Okay. Now, for this person, Shankaracharya, there is no possibility of saluting anyone because he is Shankaracharya. Even the older sannyasis, he can't salute. At least he can salute to his guru if you say, then that is also not an option, because even before he took the position of being a Shankaracharya, his guru passed away. He anointed him, he said, this fellow is going to be the next Acharya, then he passed away, and then the samskaras and karmas took in the absence of his existence. Now, he said, I cannot, even if I wish, if I want, I cannot do to anyone. Prashrayena kritānatihi. So this fellow, he is saluting, he is saluted. He is the prostration itself. That kind of humility he has now. Mukshoho upakaraya, another important point. Mumukshoho upakaraya. For the sake of, why is this important? Because earlier, when the disciple came out of samadhi and started saying all this, I said, this samadhi can either be interpreted as savikalpa samadhi or nirvikalpa samadhi. Savikalpa samadhi, because how can one samadhi be interpreted in two different ways? Savikalpa samadhi, because he is going to ask something later. He says, prishtavyamsham apruchata. He wants to understand something. So he is asking question regarding that. Now, since he is going to ask question, that cannot be nirvikalpa samadhi, because there can be no doubt. Tatra ko moha kashoka. What is the doubt and what is the delusion? There is nothing there. The ignorance is gone. So he cannot ask any doubt regarding anything. He doesn't need it. So if you accept it to be nirvikalpa samadhi, then since he cannot ask any doubt, but he can ask doubt for the sake of others. We said that, right? So what is it? Mukshoho upakaraya, for the sake of the other seekers. He is not asking for himself. That is one very clear statement. So you get from mumuksho upakaraya, from that two words, for the sake of the mumukshus, other seekers, he is asking this, for the benefit of other seekers, he is asking this question. So there are 2 points which are made very clear. One, he does not have any doubt regarding anything. So he is not interested in receiving any answer for anything. He has understood what he needs to. A. B. Whatever is going to be explained is only some storytelling. That's all. Nothing. No reality in it. Mokshoho. Why then? The text should end really the test should end here. But this from here is to attract the attention of the seeker who is not really ready to understand the truth. So to make him understand, to make him interested in this, he is now explaining something. He is going to explain something. So for the sake of others to turn in their interest, he is asking. He has no doubt regarding anything. What is the question he is asking? जीवन्मुक्तस्य भगवन्ननुभूतेश्च लक्षणं विदेहमुक्तस्य च मे कृपया ब्रूहि तत्त्वतः. जीवन्मुक्तस्य भगवन् अनुभूतेश्च लक्षणं विदेहमुक्तस्य च मे कृपया ब्रूहि तत्त्वतः. हे भगवन्, ओ लॉर्ड, जीवन्मुक्तस्य अनुभूतेः लक्षणं च. The definition in nature, lakshana, nature definition, the definition or the nature and his experience, anubhutehe cha, and also his experience of a jivanmukta. Jivanmukta, a person liberated while alive. Okay, liberated while alive, that is jivanmukti. Videha mukti is liberated after death. Okay, so jivanmuktasya anubhutehe lakshanam cha. He wants to understand the nature and the experience of the jivanmukta. Videmuktasya cha. See, one more point I need to make here. Mukshopakara, for the sake of others. Now here, since there is one Swami I spoke about is Chandrasekharendra Saraswati. There is another, this is Kanchi Math. There is another Math in South India, which is also a Shankaracharya Pitha. And that is Sringeri. Okay. In that Sringeri, there was another great saint. This is Chandrasekharendra Saraswati. That is Chandrasekhara Bharati. Same name, similar name, or same name. Extension is the different one. That's all. Okay. So his life also, these first two words, Prashrayena Kritanatihi Chandrasekharendra Saraswati. Muksho Upakaraya Chandrasekhara Bharati. That is why, how? Prashrayena Mumuksho Upakara, for the sake of the benefit of Muksho. See, this Chandrasekhara Bharati Swami, he wrote a commentary on Vekachudamani. Okay. So around 550 slokas, let us say, and he wrote around 400 slokas. 400 odd slokas he wrote commentary on. He didn't write commentary on the last 100 slokas. When some disciple approached him and asked, see, that is incomplete. Why don't you please complete it? So he said, if a person understands whatever I have explained till now, then he will as well understand that experience part. I don't need to explain that. Prashrayena kritanatihi mokshopakaraya. Two acharyas. Okay. Now, Jivanmukta liberated while alive. Okay. His nature and his experience. Videmuktasya cha. Also the nature of Videha Mukti. We cannot talk about experience because he is no more in the body. So, what is the nature of Videha Mukti? Jivan Mukti means liberated while alive. Videha Mukti means liberated after the body drops dead. So, these are all stories. Why are you saying Jivan Mukti and Videha Mukti story? See, liberation. Liberation means the ignorance is removed. Okay. Ignorance is removed means when it is completely removed, you don't have association with the body sense organ complex. Okay. Now, if there is no association with body sense organ complex while alive, what is death for him? He is already a dead man walking. He is not associated with the body. You see the body. He is not associated with the body. He does not feel that this is my body and all that. So, Jivan Mukti and Videha Mukti are all same for him. There is no Jivan Mukti and there is no Videha Mukti. Okay? So, he says, Iti krupaya tattvataha me bruhi. So, this is the question. What is Jivan Mukti and what is Videha Mukti? What is liberated while alive and what is liberated after death? Please tell me whatever it is. Tattvataha means as it is. Okay? May Brohit, please tell me that. Shri Guruhu. Now Guru says, Vakshye tubhyam jnana bhumikaya lakshanam aditaha jnate yasmin tvaya sarvam jnatam syat prishtamadya yad. Vakshye tubhyam jnana bhumikaya lakshanam aditaha jnate yasmin tvaya sarvam jnatam syat prishtamadya yad. Adya tvaya yad prishtam. Today, whatever you asked now. What did you ask now? Sarvam yasmin jnate sarvam jnatam syat. Knowing which everything else is as well known. That's what this question. That is the question even in Upanishad. Kasminnu bhagavo vijñāte sarvamidam vijñātam bhavati. O Lord, knowing which everything else is as well known, please tell me that. That is the question of Upanishad. So, this question which you asked, for that knowledge, knowing which everything else is as well known, for that, jnana bhumikaya lakshanam tubhyam adita vakshye. The different stages of jnana, planes, bhumi means plane, different planes of knowledge, lakshanam, its definition, tubhyam adita vakshye. From the beginning, I am going to explain to you in total, from the beginning, I am going to explain. Okay. Jnana Bhumi, this is not the first time we are seeing the Jnana Bhumi word. We saw it with the reference to the dhyana, the obstacles for dhyana, samadhi, where in the Yoga Sutra, it is said, alabdha bhumikatvam, anavasthithi, the final two obstacles. Alabdha bhumikatvam means not able to be established in any plane. Then anavasthi means even he has gained some plane, he is not able to be established in it. Not gaining any plane, not being established in any plane. So that is what is the two obstacles. So even in yoga, there are 7 planes. Let us forget about that. We concentrate only with this. What is that? What are the 7 planes? Jnana bhumi shubhe cha syat prathamat samudirita vicharana dvitiya samudirita vicharana dvitiya to tritiya tanu manasi satvavatti chatutthi syat ato asamsakti namika padartha bhavana sashti saptami turyaga smrta. He is enumerating the names like yama niyama asana etc. He enumerated, he listed out. He is only listing out here. He is going to explain it later. Okay, like he did for yama niyama etc. again. Jnana bhumihi shubhecha syat prathama samudita vicharana dvitiyatu tritiya tanu manasi satvavatti chaturthi syat tato asamsakti namika padartha bhavana sashti saptami turyaga smrta. Prathama samudirita jnana bhumihi shubhecha syat. The first said jnana bhumi is this knowledge plane is a shubhecha. Okay. Dvitiya tu vicharana. The second is vicharana. Tritiya tu tanumanasi. The third plane is tanumanasi. Chaturthi sattvapattihi syat. Fourth is sattvapattihi. Tataha asamsakti namika. Then the next one, fifth is asamsakti namika. The one which is called as asamsakti. The fifth one is asamsakti. Sashti padartha bhavana. Sixth one is padartha bhavana. Turyaga. Saptami turyaga smrta. The seventh one is turyaga. So shubhecha, vicharana, tanumanasi, sattvapattihi, asamsaktihi, padartha bhavana and turyaga. Okay. Now, the general idea for you to understand which of the plane we are in. We will understand that later. But general idea is the first 3 planes are in the state of the seeker, the sadhaka, a person who is practitioner. The last 4 planes are a person who has accomplished, who has understood the truth. Okay, that is liberated state. The last 4 is liberated state. The first 4 is a ignorant state. The gradation in that is the first one is a state where after hearing from somewhere, you are interested in the path of spirituality, you gain the prerequisites. The first is gaining of prerequisites. Second is Shravana Manana. Shravana is with Manana. So, doing the listening, etc. That is the second. Third is doing the nididhyasana. Being able to hold on to that oneself. Okay. Fourth is really the state where he has understood the truth. But the problem is he is not able to be established in it. He is not able to be able to experience that bliss always. He has understood the truth. Okay, that is fourth. Fifth, sixth, seventh are different states of that fourth. Fifth is he has understood the truth. When he closes his eyes, he is able to stay there, but suddenly he comes out all by himself. His prarabdha or whatever. It brings him, pulls him out of the samadhi. Sixth, whereas he does not come out of his own. His disciple or someone will trouble him and bring him out. For the sake of others or for some other reason, he comes out of samadhi. Seventh, whether he closes his eyes or his open eyes, he does not come out of his samadhi. He is not disturbed from in his samadhi by himself or by anyone. That is the seventh state. Okay, so we will see this one by one. Om pūrṇamadah pūrṇamidam pūrṇāt pūrṇamudachyate pūrṇasya pūrṇamādāya pūrṇamevāvaṣiṣyate. Om shanti shanti shanti.